individuals who were suffering. Now, I'll be brief when I say this. There's a scripture in the Bible that says at John 17:3, this means everlasting life. They're taking in knowledge. The part taking in knowledge is teaching individuals who suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder to deal with it. And my point is...
Let me jump in because the clock is really bearing down on me. I want to pick up on thank you, Stephen, what he said about replaying an incident and trying to make it come out better.
Yes.
A very easy thing to believe somebody who's seen folks die, etc., would have occur.
Yes, and the doctor's absolutely right. We know and are learning a great deal about how to help people get better and get well. And certainly talking about the situation in a controlled environment is one of the best ways. And then another way is to make sure that those folks understand that it was not their fault. And so these are the types of things that once they get through the barriers and get to folks like the doctor, they can work through these things and get well, get better.
Let's go right back to the phone. So tight on time. Line 2, Brian. Hello, Brian, you're on the air.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. I'm enjoying your the show.
Thank you.
As I've been following media accounts of our involvement in Afghanistan and Iraq,
yes, sir,
it appears that we're using more and more National Guardsmen as part of these two situations.
Right.
And my question is, it seems like the military has a fairly good record, I would say, in terms of responding to the needs of its...
Brian, forgive me, I'm down to my last 30 seconds. Forgive me for doing this, but I think he wants to know about whether National Guards can avail themselves of treatment.
Absolutely, and this is one of the challenges, though, because they go back out to their hometowns, not around military bases, and so we're working very hard, and that'll come out in the forum tomorrow as well, what we're doing in the remote areas, what Secretary Shinseki's doing to get the troops help out in the rural areas.
Is there a website people can go to for
Yes, they
information?
can go to either U.S. Naval Institute's website or www.moa.org and look up the Defense Forum. It starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank you,
and being
Bruce.
with us. This is so important. Great having you here.
Thanks for having us.